Good evening. Welcome to this evening's meeting of the Crestwood Board of Education. Ordinarily, I would call the meeting to order at this moment, but first I have to say how overwhelming this was to walk in and have our people filling the room and showing appreciation. We've never had that happen at Crestwood, have we?
I don't think so.
Thank you all so much. It means more than we can say. I call this meeting to order at 7:17 and invite you. Oh, why not? We have someone doing the pledge, don't we?
Yes, we do.
We have some guests that are going to lead us in the pledge this evening. And can someone tell us exactly who these people are?
Very good. Oh, no, it doesn't say that.
Oh my goodness, you look so handsome and so pretty.
Oh my gosh.
Look at the one in the tie. Good evening.
We had 6 Kinloch kindergartners lined up for tonight to do the pledge, along with 6 second graders from Highview. But 5 of the Kinloch kids are sick, so Hassan is here to represent his whole entire school.
This must have been written.
Okay, if we would.
For the pledge. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Very good. Very good. How long have you been practicing that? A long time? You know what we're going to do for a minute? We're going to let your mom or your dad or whoever's here with you come up and take pictures of you up here saying the pledge. If there's anyone that would like to just come on forward.
Dad, Sito, Jiddo, Chato, Ammo,
Yeah.
come on up.
If you'd like, we'll have them stand by the flag, whatever. Let's do a photo op for these little darlings here. Kids, you want to walk around? Yeah, let's guide them to the flag.
Turn around. Everybody turn around. Everybody turn around. Turn around.
Hold on, one more over here.
Oh, there you go. That's cute. Yeah.
She has my camera, guys. Smile.
Oh, look at those smiles. This guy on the end. Does the little one on the end belong to any of you? The little one on the end?
Is that your
The little
son?
with the tie?
Yes.
He's
Oh my God,
adorable.
he's precious. Yes. He's precious. What is your name?
Hassan, it's
Hassan?
a pleasure to meet you.
You look very handsome tonight. Very handsome. Wonderful job. All right, that's what it's all about right there. Okay, if we can settle down and get into our meeting here, we will ask Ms. Sinia, you took roll, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, would you take roll, please?
Yeah, Mrs. Antonin.
Here.
Mrs. Berry.
Here.
Mrs. Fawaz.
Here.
Mr. Garcia is absent. Mrs. Kaminsky.
Here.
Mrs. Krasanik is absent. And myself, Madam President, you have a quorum.
Thank you, Ms. Sinia. And the consent agenda, please.
Board of Education approval is recommended for the items listed on the consent agenda, which include the January 13th, 2020 Board Agenda, the minutes from the special meeting on Monday, December 16th, 2019, the minutes from the regular meeting on Monday, December 16th, 2019, and the check register dated December 1st through December 31st, 2019.
We have a motion from Ms. Sinia, supported by Mrs. Berry, that the Crestwood Board of Education approve the items listed on the consent agenda, which include the January 13th, 2020 Board Agenda, the minutes from the special meeting on Monday, December 16th, 2019, the minutes from the regular meeting on Monday, December 16th, 2019, and the check registry dated December 1st through December 31st, 2019. Is there any discussion?
Hearing none, all those in favor indicate by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. I should say, Mr. Garcia is ill tonight, and Mrs. Krasanik's mother is ill tonight, so that's why they're not here. They were sorry to miss the meeting. Okay, moving on, we have, not yet. Oh, what did you say, not yet?
Sorry. Our clerk.
Oh, yeah, our board brightener, right?
No, the clerk.
Oh, I thought he was our board brightener. Where are you? Now we have a special guest, and I don't have my glasses on, so.
He's over that way.
Look at the
over that way.
little guy
Over
holding
by-
his hand up.
Over by Yusuf. Over by,
hiding.
is it here?
Oh, there he is. Yes,
clerk.
Walt, would you come forward, please? This guy is cracking me up.
Our future clerk.
We're going to let the city clerk talk to us for a while. Is that all right? Okay, cool.
You're up.
How are you, sir?
I'm great. I'm wondering what I'm supposed to
Nice
talk
to
about.
see you. I'm sorry. I heard that you were here, and you are our first board brightener of the evening. And I know that there were some things you wanted to talk about as far as the election coming, I think.
Yeah, we have 3 elections coming up. March 10th, August 1st Tuesday. It's the first Monday in August and November. They're going to be very important elections. They'll be busy elections. As always, we're begging and asking for poll workers. If anybody's interested in working the polls, we do pay. It's a long day, but it's rewarding work, and we could use. My hopes are to get 8 people for the presidential at each poll.
Yeah.
That's quite an undertaking. We normally get between 4 and 5 at regular elections, but we're struggling. Many of our people are retiring. They've been working for a long time. So if anybody is interested, you only have to be a registered voter, age 18. You don't have to live in the city. So friends, family, if anybody could think about doing that, contact my office. You could also look online on our election website. The application's available there. So we would love to have anybody who is willing to work.
Right. It's important. It's important that we get the people in there because it just moves so much slower if you don't have enough people at each poll. And
it really does. It's what people sometimes I don't want to say fail to see, but don't realize that these people are they only do this a couple times a year.
Right.
They're not experts in this. We train them hard. We spend several hours training them, but they're limited in their abilities, and many of them in the last presidential never left. They never had a break. They never ate. We didn't have enough people. So
is the technical end of it new this year, Walt? I read that you have to take a class as far as computer using the computer. Has that changed?
The computer has been in effect for about 4 or 5 years, where instead of the old poll books,
right.
we register on computers. But we train anybody new, whatever their level of a computer experience, on the program itself,
right,
and the law of.
So that's not a problem if they don't have experience. You'll teach them. It's not difficult, right? They just look up names.
Right.
So really,
right.
Everyone is pretty qualified.
If you use your email and can open up a window and understand closing out a window, you'll be very successful with the
so
training.
So it's something
we
to
have.
consider. They do get paid, not a whole lot, but it's only one day, right? So they.
We pay them $20 to come to the computer class. We have a mandatory class the week before the election on election law. We pay them $30 for that. And we pay $130 for the day of election. So that's a stipend of $180 there. I'm going to let the cat out of the bag, but I'm trying to raise the rates.
Get them a raise. Right?
So
that'll bring them in. Money will bring them in.
There'll be a little bit higher monetary incentive, hopefully.
Yeah, and if they're interested at all, they contact the city clerk's office.
Please.
And get
please.
information.
Yes.
Everybody get that?
313-791-3432.
Okay.
So I thank you very much.
It was so nice for you to come. Appreciate seeing you.
Thank you. And as I mentioned at the meeting where many of you were at our city council meeting, I just want to reiterate that we are so lucky to have the partnership that we have with the Crestwood students and the honors students, and we're looking to expand it. And I saw Sarah here tonight, and she's one of our shining stars, and her sister Yara, and her brother Mikey was our first election coordinator.
That's wonderful.
And folks, that you should really be so proud. They are just marvelous young people.
Nice to hear.
The partnership has blossomed, and our I got to be honest with you, when we first started this, our older poll workers, our folks, we don't want students, we don't want, and now every single election, can we get that student back? They were so
Yeah,
great.
great.
Can you make sure we get so-and-so back? I get thank you cards each and every election, and I kid you not, from both the poll workers and voters, that they're so happy to see the students involved.
That's
So
wonderful.
I want to thank all of you. I want to thank, as we talked, Doctor, and Dr. Johns, who does a marvelous job coordinating that. So we are just so fortunate, and we thank you, and that's they're a big part of our success in keeping the lines
It's so
down,
good to
because
hear.
they're so talented on the
They're
computers.
good
and
kids.
everything.
Yes, it's good to hear.
Thank you so much. Thank
Nadia,
you.
I think one
Sure.
question.
Thank
Yes.
you. I just wondered, is there any polling changes that we should be expecting?
For this election, not in March. We anticipate possibly in August, in November, but in March, everything's the same. And I always announce at the council meetings. In fact, please spread the word, because either this council meeting tomorrow or the following council meeting, I'm going to do a short presentation, because this presidential, I'm sorry for taking so much
No,
time.
go right
I
ahead.
apologize. But this particular election causes people some consternation, some distress, because you have to declare a certain party. It's the presidential primary. There'll be 3 separate ballots. You could get a Democratic, a Republican, or a one with proposals only. In Crestwood, in Precinct 12, it's a split precinct between Wayne Westland, so there will be actually 6 ballots available, because we have, and also in 20 is split. So it's going to be challenging for the voters, for our workers. So, you know, if you spread the word, and I'm thankful for this opportunity to speak tonight, watch our website. I'll put stuff on the website. I'll talk at the council meetings and try to make the voting as easy as possible for the people that come to the polls. And once again, please know, in my last plug, I'll leave after this, but we have no reason absentee voting. So you can get a ballot. I think our target date is February 6th or something.
I received in the mail an application for an application, I think.
Right, you got your
So
application.
they should have gone out already. People will start getting them.
They'll start getting the
Yeah.
applications, and we'll start sending out the ballots the first week in February.
Okay.
So you don't have to stand in line, folks. You can get that ballot. You can peruse it at home. You can study it, look at these proposals, and save yourself a trip to the polls. You never know what the weather's going to be like.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
So-
Make it easy. Couldn't be easier.
yeah.
Thank you so much for coming,
Thank
sir.
you, folks, and
to see you.
congratulations on your Board Appreciation Day.
Well, thank you
do
so
a great
much.
job, and I thank you for your cooperation.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Madam Chair,
Yes, sir.
Madam Chair, if I may, real quick, I want to thank Walter and his team. They've been phenomenal in building our partnership, and you know we're committed as the Crestwood Schools to work hand in hand with the Dearborn Heights City government, because it is a team approach.
That's right.
And with the absentee ballots coming out, I do want to state that there will be on that ballot a non-homestead renewal for the millage. A non-homestead renewal for our millage, just to make it clear, means that it is not a millage on personal property. It is a millage on second homes and businesses. So the non-homestead renewal millage, which brings in approximately $40,000 a year for the Crestwood Schools, will be on that ballot. So there'll be more information to come, so continue to check our website. And I will be going on tour with my band to talk about the non-homestead millage. So I want to thank the city for helping us in getting that ballot correct and getting it situated. So thank you.
That's excellent. Thank you. The city always has worked well with us. We've worked well with the city, and that's the way it should be. We're one community, and it behooves all of us to get along and work together. All right, at this time of the meeting, we have a board brightener. This is just one fun meeting. Who is...
I need the secretaries to Mrs. Hassan's class, please.
Do you have the second graders? So second graders are now. And they're doing a little... They're doing this thing. Yeah. Thank you, Kristen.
So, Madam Chair, if I may, before the students begin, we at the Crestwood schools wanted to show our appreciation for the hard work, the diligence, and the support that our Board of Education gives our students on a minute to hour to daily to weekly to yearly basis. I know there are members on our Crestwood School Board who have been here for over 20 years, and some of our members who have been here for less than 5. But I can tell you in the short 2 months that I have worked with the 7 of you, there are 7 dedicated school board members for every single child in the Crestwood schools. And we wanted to thank you. And I want to thank our principals and Kristen Frizzell and everyone and all the teachers that are here. There's so many staff members in the audience and parents that wanted to come and show their appreciation to you. Because to be a board member, you give up a lot of your free time to do what is right for kids, and we thank you for that. So with that said, I will turn it over to our team.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Good evening. These kids are here to represent Mrs. Hassan's second grade class at Highview. Mrs. Hassan has 30 excellent students, but these kids are outstanding because tonight they're starting their public speaking career. Second graders study all about their community, local government, taxes.
Oh.
And so right now they've been talking with Mrs. Hassan all about leadership. Leaders are successful people that others want to follow. Leaders set a good example, and they work to make our school, our city, and the world a better place. Students in Mrs. Hassan's second grade class thought carefully about what leadership looks like for kids. They have their own pictures. They're on a black science fair project board, so make sure you see those before you leave tonight. Okay. They have their own pictures and examples to share, and these kids will tell you about how the same skills are important for kids as they are for board members. All right, turn and face your audience. Your board members, please. Okay.
I'm Ollie. The January goal is be honest. When kids make a mistake, they have to tell the truth. School board members have difficult conversations to make decisions that help make schools great.
Very good.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Takwa. The February goal is use teamwork. Kids should let other kids work with them. School board members work together so that everyone learns and succeeds. I'm Galia. The March goals be helpful. Kids help each other with hard jobs. School board members make sure schools have the teachers and plans to make things work smoothly.
Hi, I'm Isa. The April goal is be safe. Kids hold the railings so nobody falls. School boards make sure schools and playgrounds are places where kids and workers are always safe.
Good job.
Hi, I'm Hussein. The May goal is stay organized. Kids even help the teachers organize their books. School board members keep their minds on what's the most important thing.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Miriam. The November goals communicate. Kids talk it over or vote on the project. School board members ask good questions and then listen carefully before they vote.
Very good.
Second graders, can you turn around real quick? Give your parents one more chance to take a picture.
Dennis is bringing up deadline.
Oh, yeah. Well, she had to tell you.
It's cool. They did a good tap and leave it up here.
All right, thank you, guys.
Thank you so much. Oh, we have more coming. How nice.
I'm so glad I'm here.
We've got more
Now, this
kids
must be
coming.
maybe
There's more kids coming.
I
This
said,
might be, I feel like a celebrity. Oh, my.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We have two people not here. We can make sure we give it to them.
There you go. We'll make sure we get them to them, okay?
is it? I picture out of the car. Oh, that's cute.
Hi there.
Hi.
I'm Miss Yazinchak, 4th grade teacher at Hillcrest. I have brought with me 17 of Hillcrest's finest 4th graders. They have put together the slideshow. I started it, I set it up, and then each of them made their own slide that they are going to present. That's all I'm doing.
Thank you, Crestwood School Board members.
Happy Board Appreciation Month.
In honor of Board Appreciation Month, here's a thank you from the Hillcrest 4th graders.
We have put together some survival kits to make the year 2020 great.
In your 2020 survival kit, you will find
Eraser, because everyone makes mistakes. Starburst, to give you a burst of flavor.
Chocolate, no exclamation needed.
Stickers, to remind you to stick together.
Flare pens to help lead with flair.
Paper clips, to hold it all together. Highlighters, for a bright year.
Pens and pencils to remind you that you are the right person for the job.
Cough drops, your voice will thank you. Rubber band, to remind you to stay flexible. Mints. It's always good to have a mint handy when you have a one-on-one meeting after lunch.
Smarties are what Crestwood's students will become thanks to you.
Thank you, board members. We appreciate everything you've done for us.
If you would like after the presentation, if you'd like to get any group has to do a photo shot, that'd be